Raising children is the hardest thing that I have ever done, and I think it's the hardest thing that most people do. So we need to target our resources at the families that need these services most. Home visiting is one of the most effective strategies to prevent child abuse and neglect.
You can't do this by yourself, and if you have any extra problems, it's overwhelming.
High stress creates trauma. And if families or others don't have the supports or access to know how to manage that, then we have other issues down the road aside from just abuse.
Exhaustion, weird work hours. It could be families having a lot of other priorities. This issue is not isolated to any one group.
There's different home visiting programs based on different family needs. A lot of home visiting really relates to health and early detection through screenings.
I think it helps children predominantly because it helps parents. And parents are the focus of most home visiting programs because without a family system with parent-like figures, there is no possibility of a child thriving.
The root of it all is safe and stable supporting families, and those come from safe and stable and supportive communities. Home visiting gets at building the support around them in the community to make them the best they can be.
I actually thought that I was pretty well off as far as parenting went, but then I had an OS come in and I realized there were so many things that I could do better and I had no idea. You think that you don't have room for improvement and you absolutely do. And now I get to go into other people's homes and it's definitely not a job that I would be doing if I didn't believe in its power, and it absolutely works. I love seeing the change in them that someone was able to help me with.
If you want behavioral change and skill development, there has to be a real intentional, positive, trusting relationship built.
We do everything from budgeting, stress management, parenting, child development. We know the resources in the community that we can link them to. Some of these problems that they have seem so big to them, and whenever you're like, look at all the things that you've already done, they're capable of everything.
It is incredibly satisfying to see the progress that families make who've had the opportunity to have support at this incredibly difficult time in their life.
We have an opportunity to make such a difference on children and families who can benefit from those services.
I think it's taught me more than anything that change doesn't happen quickly, and all change happens within a relationship.